did you learn today?
Well, I've learned that if I decide to wear a dress with Skittles on it, don't look for a compliment from Brad.
She was good on it.
Holding her own. Back on Access Hollywood Live, Nene Leakes is with us from New York. Nene, a guest on the new season of E's Fashion Police, which we have given a lot of publicity to. Any plans to return?
Yes, I'm actually returning for Fashion Week. So I'll be there for Fashion Week. So I'm here in New York to look at some of the shows, and I will be back at Fashion Police. Yay!
Okay. I think they're
Reporting
gunning
on
for
all
it.
the shows.
But Nene, you were on with Joan. What's the difference? How did it feel different?
It was different. You know, I'm used to working with Joan, so it was just different. Like just missing her energy and missing just having Joan there. It's just a different feel. Joan is just irreplaceable. So it's difficult. It's difficult.
Nene, yes or no question? Are you open to being the permanent, joining them permanently?
Oh, definitely. I love fashion. You know, of course, I have my own line, and they need a brown girl, honey. We got to speak to these ethnic girls, honey. Only I could do that, darling.
Girl, let's talk about the Donald. He had you on the show, Celebrity Apprentice. What I hear is that you did not feel respected. And does that mean respected? You didn't feel respected by him? Why did you abruptly leave?
Oh, listen, honey, let me just tell you something. I love Donald Trump. Don't get it twisted. I didn't feel respected by some of the cast members. It had nothing to do with Donald Trump. Donald and I had a great relationship. Let's be very clear. Now, I see that Donald is running for president. Good for you, Donald. Now, will I be voting for him? Now, that's another thing, okay?
Will you be voting for him?
Let me just say, look, honey. Okay. I'm just saying.
The spin stops
Nene,
here.
I see Donald is running for president.
What do you think
Donald and I
about?
had a great relationship.
But what about all the
I'm
stuff
not
he's
talking
been
about
saying
Donald.
about
What
women?
I'm saying. I know that Donald has talked about a few women. He has not talked about Nene Leakes, which he's very smart about, okay?
You know what?
Me and Donald are in a very good place, okay? I know that Donald likes to talk a lot of trash. I know that Donald is very true to who he is. I am Team Donald, okay? He has never said anything about Nene Leakes, and he's very smart about that.
But you say true to who he is. Who is he, Nene? You've worked with him.
I've worked with Donald. Yes, I think that Donald likes to. I just think he's true to who he is. I think he's very real, by the way. I think Donald Trump is very real. I know he's had a few beefs with like Rosie O'Donnell. He said some things about Angelina Jolie and all those things. I mean, that's just how he felt. I mean, look, I say things about people too. I mean, I can't speak for Donald. I mean, maybe he felt that way then. I don't know how he feels today. Maybe he wants to apologize. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I like Donald. That's all I'm saying.
Most recently, it's Hewlett-Packard CEO Carly Fiorina who's running for president. She's made some gains. He looked at her face and says, "Who could vote for a face like that? Look at her face. That's not the face of our next president," which is just she's sort of a shot at her for not. You laughing at that, Nene?
I mean, that's funny, honey.
That's funny. Not if you're Carly Fiorina, it's not funny.
I mean, not if you're her, but I mean, look, that's a good old laugh. I laugh at things that's funny.
She just likes the
That's
entertainment.
a good laugh. Look,
See, but a lot of people do. That is something with Trump. A lot of people find it
She
entertaining.
He loves it. She's keeps
Nene,
thinking about it more and laughing.
What's going on with Wendy Williams? Because I hear rumors maybe you're getting your own talk show and that Wendy's trying to block you for some reason.
honey, I don't have a problem with Wendy Williams. I think Wendy has a problem with me. Maybe she has a problem with me because my hair is in a bob and it's blonde. I don't know. I don't have a problem with Wendy. That's all I can tell you today. Wendy has a problem with me. Generally, in this business that we're in, people have problems with people who are on the come up and people who are, go-getters and people who, have talent. I happen to have talent. So I am a threat to some women in this industry. And maybe I'm a threat to Wendy. Bye, girl.
She just threw it out there. This
I like
is good.
that. Hey, Nene, more about the Donald here for a second. We have an opportunity here. because you are so tough. I would never want to get into a feud/beef, right, with Nene Leakes. And the Donald takes on anybody that takes him on. So I need you to say something about the Donald
stir
right
it
now.
up.
Something about the Donald that gets under his skin. Then he fires back. And then we can see if the Donald can really actually handle Nene. And that would be interesting.
No, I am not fighting with Donald Trump because he and I never had a problem. Actually, seriously, when I was on Celebrity Apprentice, Donald liked me. He and I had a great connection. I liked him and he liked me. So I didn't see him as a bad guy. Honestly, I didn't. If I did, I would tell you. I liked Donald Trump and he liked me. Actually, when I was getting married on my wedding show, he did a scene with me. He came on my wedding show with me. I like Donald. He likes me.
What did he do on your wedding show? I'm trying to remember.
He and I did a scene together. We did a scene together. I don't even remember if it aired or not. I think it did air. The scene did air. He just did a scene with me, just talking to me, and they just came on my wedding show. He likes me, honey.
It better have aired if you had left him on the cutting room floor.
I don't have a beef with Donald because if I did, let me tell you something. Nene Leakes does not hold her tongue. If I had a problem with Donald, I would tell you. I have no problem with Donald, and he has no problem with Nene Leakes, and let's keep it that way.
But he's been commenting about women's looks. Describe his looks to me, Nene. How would you describe how Donald looks? Is he sexy?
I don't know why y'all want me to talk about Donald Trump.
You're not leaving here without a
Donald looks good
beef
to me.
with Trump.
Nene, we love you.
You guys want me to talk about, you said describe Donald's looks to you. He looks like money, honey. That's how I see him. He looks like a good old dollar bill to me.
Well done. Well done.
Seriously.
Nene.
He looks like money. Seriously, that's how I see. He looks like some good. He smells like money every time I see him. I'm good for. He looks like money, honey.
Nene, we love you so
I'm telling you the truth. Donald looks like money. Hey, Donald, call me if you need me to campaign for you.
Tell your husband,
man.
Greg, we said
I know
hello.
you need some brown girls running around.
By the way,
Hey, Donald.
poll numbers out with African-American voters. He's like 25% popular. He's growing and growing. I mean, you're not alone. Nene, thank you very much.
Donald is great, gaining momentum. Hey, Donald, call me if you want to have a dinner over